just before I go, finally, I guess it's worth me mentioning the fact that I haven't recorded any kind of ASMR videos with the camera. I know that some of the kind of bike maintenance videos are quite popular, but I haven't had anything to change on my bike. It's really good as it is, so there's nothing really more for me to do to it. I haven't done a magazine page turning video in a long time, and I quite like those myself personally. I know a couple of people don't like the sounds of people reading because it's kind of obvious when they're reading, and they don't like the sound of that. So I think if I do a magazine reading or page turning video, I will try and, kind of talk about the articles or talk about something whilst turning the pages and not just directly read the articles are saying, like I have done in my other ones, which are really old now. So there's a few things for me to think about, but I mean, I can't really tell you that there are going to be videos coming soon because honestly, I don't think there are. I have very, very little free time to myself anymore, almost none. And when I do, I'm usually sleeping in bed all day, or playing video games if I can. So it could be a case that you probably want to just expect that the content that I'll be releasing is most likely going to be video game content, because at least I can give you something and give myself something at the same time. That doesn't mean that I'm never going to make any other kinds of ASMR videos again. I absolutely want to. I just don't have the motivation for it at the moment. I'm kind of I'm hoping that there's going to be a new job for me on the horizon soon, but I don't want to get my hopes up too much. But the place I'm at right now is making me really unhappy, and I'm sure all of you, if not, well, I'm sure many, many of you, if not all of you, know that when you're in a situation, if you're at school, and you're really unhappy because of what's happening at school, or if you're in a job, you're really unhappy because of what's happening in the job, or if you've had a breakup, or you're not enjoying being on your own, you lose motivation, you don't want to do anything. You don't want to go out, you don't want to go see people, you just kind of want to stay in and just, you feel tired all the time, you feel drained. I guess that's where I am, that's where I've been for quite a long time, so there haven't been any videos from me for a long time. The last bunch of videos I've uploaded have been ones that I recorded ages and ages ago. But I mean, I guess what I'm saying is, and not that it matters, but don't think that I've been off, having a great time and doing all these fun things and just thought, oh fuck, doing ASMR. I want to do this is more fun. I haven't been doing anything. I've just been sat here, pretty miserable, not doing anything. So, ASMR hasn't been replaced by something else. I'm just not doing anything with my spare time that I don't have much of. But, and I guess that's kind of a downer to end on something like that. But hopefully that's all going to change soon. Fingers crossed. If this opportunity that I'm working towards doesn't pan out, I think it has given me the motivation to at least go somewhere else that's not where I am right now. So I'm sure it will turn out well, and it will turn out positively, regardless of if this job works out or not. So I hope that's a high enough note to end on. I kind of want to do one of these. I kind of want to do a role play at some point. But I mean, I've only done one, and it makes me cringe to watch it. It's terrible. I tried to act, and I don't know why I tried to act. I mean, there's ad-libbing and there's acting, and instead of just trying to ad-lib, I tried to act, and it's awful. It's so embarrassing. I hate it, but so I wouldn't mind trying to go back to trying to do a role play and just toning it down a bit and not trying so hard. So we'll see. Well, you will see. You'll see what happens if you stay subscribed to me and just have my little channel in the background of the groups of the channels you subscribe to. You might see it pop up with something interesting and different, or you might just see it pop up with another video game video. But I'm not gonna stop. I don't plan on stopping because I still care a lot about ASMR. I still play ASMR videos every single day to get me to sleep. I've got, loads of if you've been on my channel and looked at the playlists I've created, I've got a whole bunch of playlists that I've created that I kind of go between and add to and create more of when I find videos I like enough. So ASMR is still a big part of my life. It's just creating ASMR has not been something I've had it in me to do for a while. But hopefully that will change sooner rather than later. And I think I'll just I'll leave it there because I could just ramble on and repeat myself indefinitely. But I won't. Hello, strangers. I haven't seen you for a while. I've decided to go back to Dark Souls 1. Since I got my PC a couple of years ago, I've obviously been playing other games and trying to make videos and not trying to make videos. And I finally have found myself with free time and motivation to record. And it just so happens that at that time, Dark Souls Prepare to Die Edition was on Steam sale during Black Friday, I think. So I picked it up for about £4.50 and installed DSFix, which you should be able to see over on the left of the screen there. This game was originally ported over from the console version at 720p at 30 frames a second with shit textures. And DSFix upscales it to 1080 and 60 frames a second. I've also got texture mods and foliage mods installed to make everything else look nicer too. So it should look pretty nice. I'm just going to enter a character name. Let's call our character Yawn. That'll do. Not very exciting, I know. And sorry, I just need to make sure my hands and everything are in the right position. I've been trying to set up the audio for a while so that my voice can even be detected by the microphone, because I've been having some problems. So if you can't hear me, it's because I've leant back an inch and forgotten. Let's go male. Class. Now, I'm going to run a claymore build. The claymore sword is a really good all-rounder, and it is, it requires 16 strength and 10 dexterity, so I'm going to try and find a class that is close to that. Okay, so it's looking like Bandit is good. Pretty good faith, pretty good vitality, pretty good endurance as well. I think I'm gonna go for Bandit because it's Pyromancer is not as close and has less faith, because I think what I'm going to do is run this melee build, but also, and what level is the Bandit for? Cool. Yeah, okay. I mean, looks crap. Out of everything, the Thief, I like the look of the... Oh, hang on. 15 dex. No, okay, so... The Bandit has better starting gear and a parry shield, but we can still parry with the Spider Shield. I think the Spider Shield gives poison protection as well. Because we're not the Thief, we don't get the Master Key, so I will choose the Master Key as the initial gift. It makes the game easier because it means you can unlock doors that you normally wouldn't be able to unlock. Physique, top. That's a bit large upper body, that is a very large upper body. I might go as average, slim, very, fuck it, let's make it like me, skin and bones. Faces can take a really long time to customize, and they don't look very good, because, well look, that is just, the faces are just all derp, pretty much all of them. Let's go for an Astora Noble. Hair. I want a, let's have this ponytail. And let's do, a grey-haired guy. His lips are quite pink, it's weird. What else have we got? Features weak, strong, hormones masculine, feminine. Oh god, so derpy. Let's make him older, because I'm old. Just made his skin yellow, don't know why. Customize, don't think I can. Don't seem to be, oh that's terrible. Hang on, let's try random. Let's just hit random until we see something that we don't hate. Why are the eyes all so close together? These are So yeah, I decided to go to Dark Souls 1 because even though I was 16 parts deep into Dark Souls 2, I just wasn't enjoying it. I just don't think Dark Souls 2 is it. That's okay. Yeah, fuck it, let's go for that. I don't look like that, but whatever. Let's just check that has... Yeah, fuck it, that's okay. Even though... I keep losing track of what I'm trying to say. Even though the gameplay is better, and it is, I'd forgotten that in Dark Souls 1 you can only dodge roll left, right, back and forwards. There's no diagonals, it's not dynamic. So there are a lot of gameplay features to Dark Souls 2 that are far better than in Dark Souls 1, but the atmosphere, the environments, the enemies, the overall feeling from all of that, the music, just none of it is anywhere near as good in Dark Souls 2 as it is in Dark Souls 1. And I just couldn't be bothered. I was on New Game Plus 8 and I still really wasn't enjoying it all that much anymore. So I've come back to Dark Souls 1 with the mods installed to up the resolution and such. There are certain areas of the game where I need to switch it to 30 frames a second in order to successfully make certain jumps, which is quite funny, but they are mods, not by the developers. So here we have the key, and we can get out of our dungeon cell. We had this knight dump the body down. Looks like he was helping us to get out. Let's read the messages. Right stick, camera controls. Thank you, FromSoft. RB attack. Why not? So we killed that poor guy, but we got some souls. RT, strong attack. And obviously we can two-hand. With this broken blade, left stick and B, hold to dash, tap to jump, tap to roll. Target, lock and release with the right stick. And you know, it's a bit mean for us to be killing these guys because they're not attacking us, they're not hostile, but I'm not very nice, am I? So I do these things. And yeah, I actually started this game already with another character and got up to about level 30, but let's just light this bonfire quickly. And we'll rest at it. With a thief class, and I got to about level 30, and I thought, no, you know what, if I'm gonna make an ASMR video on this game, I might as well do it from the start instead of just kind of weirdly, what does this say? Rest at bonfire, recover HP, and respawn all the enemies. Let's open this door up quickly, see what's behind it. It is... Well, you're not supposed to see that, I don't think. I think you're supposed to just walk forward, but if we step back, we can see this fella here looking at us. We don't have any binoculars to look at him, but look at him, waiting for us, the evil guy. So we're just going to bail to where this gate opens. And we're going to just leave because he'll... You know, we don't even have a weapon. You can't fight him there and then with a broken bit of a sword if you want to. There's no achievement or bonus for it. Get your shield. So this guy's gonna be popping off arrows at us. Like so. And successfully hitting. And here's the spider shield. So let's pop this on. Shield of Savage. Mountain bandits, uniquely shaped with a large black spider etched upon it, has resistance to poison. So we'll use this. And we will bail after him because obviously he's trying to run away there. A cheeky fucker. And we'll backstab him and do fuck all damage. And we'll chop him a few times and then take cover and get ourselves our battle axe and do some real damage. Now, another benefit to starting with the thief is he has a parry shield that's easier, arguably, to parry with. I mean, this gives an instant swing, which, depending on how you play in your timing, could be more appropriate for parrying. It might be more helpful to you as a player to parry with a regular shield. From what I've seen of the Dark Souls 3 beta that came out, is no longer available. What does this say? Backstep. And we can do hand. We've got some horizontal swings. They don't seem very good. Is there a combo? No, it's just a single swing. It's not very good. Double-handed is an overhead. Single-handed. Overhead again. From what I've seen of the Dark Souls 3 beta, that's a trap. You can only parry with parry shields, which is quite cool actually. So yeah, you've gotta get it closer to the end. And I don't really like the parry animation with these big weapons where they just hold them by the head and chop again. It's it's not as cool to look at as some of the other parries. And this is the guy who helped us. And he's been
I'm done for, I'm afraid. I'll die soon, then lose my sanity.
I hope you can hear this.
You and I are both undead. Hear me out, will you?
Now, I haven't checked out the recording settings yet, but I'm going to stay quiet during dialogue in the hope that you will be able to hear them clearly, but not too abruptly. That's my hope anyway.
Regrettably, I have failed in my mission, but perhaps you can keep the torch lit. There's an old saying in my family: thou who art undead art chosen. Thine exodus from the undead asylum maketh pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords. When thou ringest the bell of awakening, the fate of the undead thou shalt know. Well, now you know, and I can die with hope. Oh, one more thing. Here, take this. An Estus flask, an undead favorite.
So this is, I can use an Estus flask to heal myself, and you can see the number 5. Means that I can use it 5 times before it's empty. But I can refill it at bonfires. Every time I rest at a bonfire, my health is regenerated and the Estus flask uses are replenished.
Oh, and this.
And a key so I can push forwards.
Now I must bid farewell. I would hate to harm you after death. So go now, and thank you.
Wow, okay, so
Now I would hate to harm you, and thank you.
pretty grim. X to use item. Well, I'm not going to do that yet because I'm not really hurt enough. I think if I go down here I can unlock this gate. Yeah. And that'll get me back around. So let's go forward. Thank you for for the Estus Flask. Wheeled weapon, two-handed. Left stick and forward is a kick, and left stick forward and light attack is the kick, and left stick forward and hard attack is the jump attack. So we're gonna parry these guys. I'm gonna try and parry as much as I can. I know I'm bad at it. If you've seen my Dark Souls 2 gameplay videos, you know that my parry ability is absolutely atrocious, and that doesn't stop me from trying anyway. I've actually watched back a few of the videos, and I sound quite arrogant. I keep acting really surprised when I get hurt, as if I'm so good that I should be able to deal with enemies really easily because I'm so great at the game or something. Which is quite funny to listen to me and quite embarrassing. I don't think I am. I think just what tends to happen is I don't know, maybe I just get into the moment of the game. Let's get him to attack so I can use that opportunity to drink. Luckily he didn't hit me then. Okay, so you can, with the thrust, there was a time where I thought that perhaps it couldn't be parried. But obviously it can, it just requires better timing than I have, so my success rate is quite low. But yeah, anyway, I'll shut up for a moment while I prepare myself for this. Missed him completely. I don't know why I always miss that. Anyway, let's drink up and prepare for a little fight. I should probably lock onto him. Oh wow, that's a lot of damage that I'm doing. Although I think the music might be a bit too loud. It's weird that there's no, it doesn't seem to be any, combo for the right-handed swing, which is odd. And I've only just started switching to the two-handed overhead attack a little late because I think that's a lot of, yeah. I mean, he can kill you very quickly with his attacks, but I think the point is that you should just try not to get hit. So there he is, dead. The two-handed axe, I think, is quite a strong weapon. I won't rest at the bonfire because, well, we're about to leave now anyway, so, yeah. We'll be going on to the next area, so that's the Undead Asylum. Make of it what you will. We were locked up in a cell, undead, hollowed, but still with presence of mind, unlike the hollows that we've been encountering. That, good job, go straight ahead. That, you know, are feral or aggressive towards us for whatever reason. They don't seem to have the presence of mind to stop themselves from attacking me without thought. But for some reason, even though our character is similarly hollow, they do seem to have the presence of mind. This little nest here is, if you drop certain items in and save and reload the game, or go at least 2 loading screens away from that area and come back, depending on the item you drop, you could receive an item in exchange from an invisible NPC. Gorgeous view. It is quite nice. Getting a bit of judder as I rotate. Some of the problems with the mod install, I thought there were souls around here, is that you actually get a really bad screen tearing in the V-Sync. On the PC, you have to switch on the graphic cards built-in VSync because the in-game VSync doesn't compensate, possibly because it's a mod and it just doesn't work well with the built-in noise VSync. I swear there's like a little kind of sneaky corner you can go around, and it's over there. Little sneaky corner here. What does it say? Here. Yeah, okay. Yeah, there we go. So we'll want those. We want to collect those because we can use them to increase the number of souls we are carrying. Praise the sun. No. So we're walking towards this edge here. We're in this like snowy mountain landscape where this JPEG is quite obvious. I don't like that juddering. But still, it does look 1,000 times better than it does on the consoles. Maybe 1,000's an exaggeration, but it definitely looks better than it does on the consoles. Only in ancient legends it is stated that one day an undead shall be chosen. What up, bird? To leave the undead asylum in pilgrimage to the land of the ancient lords. I guess we're going to the land of the ancient lords. Lordran. Flying through the sky, cutscene, bugging out a little bit. Now luckily the mod is built in a hotkey, so if I just hit backspace, I'll quite quickly switch from 60 frames a second to 30 frames if I need to. And here we are in Lordran, level up and kindle at bonfires. So I think I'm going to keep the music at the level it's at, actually. I don't think it's too loud or too distracting. Although, what I'll actually do is, because I've just been recording non-stop so far, is I will give it a little pause. Firebomb's nice. I'll give it a little pause and I'll check that my voice has actually been recording correctly all this time and I haven't completely wasted the time that I've spent doing this recording. And back button for gesture. So here's some gestures. Anyway, yeah, gestures, great. I've got a fat roll because the gear I have is heavier than my character can really deal with effectively. I'm just gonna have a little run around this startup area because there are some souls talking about. Also, even though I'm going to regret it, I'm gonna play this game whilst connected online. Meaning that even though there aren't really a lot of people that are playing this, and I'm not sure, but I know that from reading forums that this game is region locked for online connectivity. There is a patch to make it worldwide connectivity for PvP and invasions, but I don't know if it's a developer patch that installs in updates, or if someone created it and you have to seek it out and download it yourself. So, but I'm not going to bother with that. If people invade me, they invade me. If they don't, they don't. I'm not really looking to actively, find and fight people. But if it happens, I'm not going to prevent it from happening. I guess that's what I'm saying. Just keep it in there. So let's rest at the bonfire and reverse our hollowing. this game, you need to use the humanity so that it goes into your soft humanity counter in the top left corner of the screen there. So I use two. I use one to reverse my hollowing. So we should go pop, and we're human again. And then I will use another humanity to kindle, which I can't because I can't do it without a secret right. So this bonfire gives me 10 Estus instead of 5. And there is a bug right now because I seem to be stuck at the bonfire, interestingly. Anyway, I will check the recording now and see what the audio is like.